One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Jayhawks will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Toledo's offense will have the first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's Owens. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. Got it, looking for the first down. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Rockets have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They want to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game. game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Connection to the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Dingle. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4.
Go straight ahead. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Coffee. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Fowler. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man out of the backfield. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime. And
he hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. The short hands, it's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Rockets! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The play-action fake. The throw. Got his man downfield. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They're going to test the right side with this one. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Fowler. Touchdown, Archon Jayhawk. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Makes the grab down the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll try to pop the draw. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Connors. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back.
He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Toledo. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the lone running back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Off play action on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies.
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And he was is on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he'll finish the run. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Got a man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter.
Turning it on! And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rockets line it up with a 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Rockets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Number 1 objective here, no turnover. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dingle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Toledo! And the stomping has commenced. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all